So, Nibby, would you ever date Bradley? That's the question.
No.
Don't matter what no one says, me and Bradley have some dookie.
Oh!
We're here, Bradley. Don't be trying to pretend.
You can have Bradley. He's trash. But other than
Bradley's
that,
not trash.
no.
Peyton is trash.
Other than that,
So who's trash?
Bradley's not trash. Peyton's trash. Peyton's trash. Peyton's trash. Jamari's
People say I'm trash, but you know what? Niggas and females want me, so.
I'm so weak at this.
Wait, I'm confused. Kayla, how we trash? We never came for you.
He said
we wanted you
that
out.
you talk too much. He said you were too blonde.
He was like,
you have to
time
go.
for her to go.
But
We never came for you.
Bradley
Never
came for
came for
all of us low-key in a confession. And I don't know if you guys addressed that because I was not here. But Bradley came for every single one of us, including sweet young Kayla.
What did he say?
He was like, Kayla needs to go.
He's like,
Kayla
Kayla.
talks too much.
Yeah.
When it came down to me voting for Bradley, I didn't want to vote for Bradley. I looked back to those clips. Bradley said some crap about me, and I'm like, okay, this is done with. I'm not on Bradley's side no more. I'm glad he's gone. But then again, Bradley's always there for me. And when it came down to the competition and everything, Peyton just became another person. So did Jamari. Bradley was himself the whole time. I know that I said some things that would make people angry, and I understand that. People made me angry, and we all say crap about each other, but we know that we're all friends in the end. Peyton never came for me because he didn't think I was a threat. Jamari was there for me too, but when it came down to it, they were always fighting with each other, or they were trying to add drama to it.
If you said Bradley's the same person in the game, does that mean Bradley always talks about you? Because in the game, he was always talking about you.
That happened once.
That's true.
He talked about me one time.
There's at least 3 different confessionals. He's a confessional gangster. He talks about you.
Well, let's look at a clip.
Just like Nelly, just like Maya. I don't want Kayla to leave because she has a big mouth and she just keeps talking. She needs to go. Out now.
Even in the battle, he wanted you to go because Team Pot wanted you to go. He was down for his team. And so,
And you know, I appreciate that about Bradley.
I understand
I didn't
that.
because Kayla was on
Because
my
he
team.
wasn't trash like this one that was messy as Dookie.
How was I trash?
You weren't trash.
You were coming
You
from
weren't
everybody.
trash.
I don't
take
get the
that back.
trash.
You
No,
just I didn't come for you, so I was like everybody.
From the beginning, you're like, oh, I'm gonna win this. I'm bomb. Look where you are now.
I'm comfortably sitting in my seat looking bomb.
You're bomb, but look where it got you in this competition.
It got me all the way toward the end.
So, and everybody voted for you because they
Yeah,
wanted
because
you
you
gone.
play people.
You did.
Okay.
You played
Was I supposed to walk into the competition and be like, oh, I'm not gonna get you. Oh, you're cool.
And that's what happened to Chris.
It's a
And he's at home.
competition.
Nelly's at home. Ashley's at home. Peyton's at home. Like these chicks, they were like, oh, I'm just gonna be all quiet, be irrelevant. But at the same time,
But at the same
people
time,
voted for you.
But at the same time, Peyton went for everybody, and he went home too.
Well, we
everybody.
have to say that we do expect Bradley for the fact that he was with his team.
Exactly.
He was for his team no matter what, and it was messy as Dookie. Not trash, you're not trash, but it was messy as Dookie for what you did to Chris.
Yeah.
Even though Chris is trash, but it was messy.
Wait a minute.
But it was messy.
This isn't even the Chris show. He was competition, so I got him out. I understand why it's ooh Chris,
so
Chris is
weak.
not.
Chris was way better in this competition than you were. I would have been on
blocking it.
Chris's side
Wait.
more than I was on your side.
Chris was okay. Well, you're young. But I'm just saying, like Chris,
No,
I got
because
him
where
out.
I was done with you is when you had to do that coin flip.
So I made the choice the only way I knew I could. I flipped a coin.
I thought Peyton was automatically going to go to Ashley and save me, but he had to flip a coin over it. I was kind of hurt, and that's when I was totally
But Ashley
You know
never
what?
voted for me. And
But
you did.
let me say
No,
something.
because I went with my
Ashley was a
team.
new
So
trick.
I wasn't gonna vote.
Ashley was a new trick. So if anything, I was like, okay, because I was even thinking when it was between me and Ashley, okay, they got me. And Kayla was the only one that voted for Ashley, and I was like, well, damn, this new trick is
She
winning.
had you guys hooked on her finger from the jump.
So in conclusion, I got Bradley out.
Alright,
You got out!
so moving on, because this can be discussed
We were looking for clues. Exactly. How did she know that we didn't find her? And she knew it so fast. And she knew where everyone was. And they found her. Because I found one by the
Because I saw him. My house.
It makes sense that she knew where everyone was. She like went.
Mom, but they found another clue.
You knew where all the clues were.
No, I didn't. I wasn't even out there.
Oh, you did.
In all honesty, I'm really getting tired of Ebony and Maya's.
Thank you, Justin. I love you.
Messy ratchet. Ebony and Maya are messy.
They said they don't like messy ratchets, and right as they said that, they looked right at me in the eye.
Nobody messes with my girl Kayla.
I'm so
Smiling.
So I say we all get together and let's get out.
Ebony and Maya.
Kayla, I'm coming for you. Just know it.
I'm kind of cool.
So they call me Messy Ratchet. Ebony and Maya are taking this game way too seriously. It's a game, guys. Like, come on. We don't need to act like this.
I want Kayla to go home, but I voted for Jazz because I thought everybody was gonna vote for Kayla. I didn't want to see her cry. So.
I know what to do. Everybody go around and say who they vote for. Thank you. Go ahead, start. Okay. Yeah! I voted for Kayla. Yeah, I voted for Kayla.
Team name.
Because why? Because I voted for Kayla. Yeah? Okay.
That's messy.
I'm a child. I'm a messy. Messy!
Get your friend. Get your friend.
Get your friend. I'm a child.
Get your friend, cause she good at Kayla face right now.
They were doing something.
They were doing a lot.
I walked away. I went in my room.
I know I said something
That's
I
great
shouldn't have
music.
said.
Great
No one
choice.
understood.
Unfortunately, Ebony and Maya couldn't handle the Flava.
Failed.
So they failed the competition.
When that happened, that whole when she came for you, you saw Nibri, you heard me. Did you hear Bradley?
It happened so fast.
Okay.
Or Jamari.
I dropped the camera.
I was in the room when the camera shut off. Hold up.
Well, let me ask this. Did you hear them say Kayla is a messy ratchet?
No, I didn't exactly hear the word say.
Okay, but
No, my
Wait,
point.
okay.
Yeah,
Go
what
ahead.
did you do?
My point is that they said that, and I knew I was getting on their nerves, so I knew that was coming towards me. They looked straight at me. You can be on their side all you want, but I knew they were talking about me.
I am the host. I'm not on nobody's side. I feel that we can't really get upset or really point fingers unless we know for a fact they said Kayla is a messy ratchet.
No, but my point
I get your
my
point.
point is that they didn't like me from the jump. I knew that they had nothing going on with everybody else, and that was going towards me because I already pissed her off in that current challenge. They looked at me straight in the eyes. Most of the time, if I'm talking about somebody, I won't look straight in their eyes.
Well, no, I'm not saying that Kayla's wrong. I'm not saying that Ebony and Maya's wrong. I just wish Ebony and Maya were here so they can explain this. But I'm just saying you can't say for sure. There will not be 100% sure fact.
No, but it's 99.99999%.
I'm gonna say it's 80% sure because we did not hear.
And you weren't there.
But I understand that, Caleb, and I watched it just like everyone else watched it, and we did not hear, and you did not say, no one heard them say, Kayla is a messy ratchet.
Well, you
they
weren't
could have
here.
been talking about Jamar. She said, me and Jamar's an alliance, that messy ratchet. You don't know
So
because it was not
That's a
said.
good point.
I'm just
The
saying.
thing that was that, okay, you weren't here to see is I pissed them off currently in the battle. They had nothing going on between anybody else, so who would that go for? I know
Well,
they didn't say
Jamari said himself that when he would look at Maya and Ebony, they would be doing. So they could have been talking shit the whole time. I'm not saying you're wrong, and I'm not saying that they're right, and I'm not saying that they're right and you're wrong. All I'm saying is why Ebony was one of the fan favorites because she did take it so serious and she was for real about it. There is no way to know for certain. I'm not coming for you, Kayla, getting quiet for some reason. I'm not coming for you. I'm not saying that they didn't say it. I'm just saying not one person that's sitting here they were calling you a messy ratchet. Like, I'm just thinking, maybe Pernambuco, like, if I'm mad at somebody, I would come up with something better to call her than a messy ratchet. That's so far off base. Not saying that I make up stuff to call you. I'm just saying, if I saw Kayla, that would be the last thing to come to my mind.
Even if we don't know the messy ratchet thing, we do know what else happened. Like, we do know Emily and Maya worked on each other the whole time.
No, I agree.
And we do know that I was right there to defend Kayla. We do know I'm not trash. And we do know Bradley didn't do Dookie to help Kayla. And so I still understand that.
Yeah, you did. I just seen that you didn't have her back.
But I know that, you know, there was this constant rift between them.
And honestly, if they don't want to come here and defend what they didn't or did say, then they said it. Because
exactly.
Honestly, if you're not here,
Kayla's right.
No, I didn't call you that, Kayla. What trick? Where are you at?
No, I did not call Kayla a messy ratchet.
I was saying the question.
If so, she would have known because I would have said it to her face, and all of you guys would have known. I didn't call her a messy ratchet. I think so. I don't know who was saying something, but they were like, it was like a broad thing, like all these messy ratchets, and Kayla got yeah, it was general, and I don't say that. I didn't call her a messy ratchet.
This can be talked about all day, so let's move the fuck on. Let's talk about Ashley. Let's talk about people that aren't here. So, I heard that Ashley came for everyone. And there's a clip to prove it. So, let's watch.
See those eyebrows again? I just want to get my tweezers and handle my dookie. So, the most bright idea that someone came up with was to bring in this other girl named Ashley.
Sorry to say it, Libra has to be on my list. You just gave me.
What is that?
Ashley?
I like Ashley. She's cool.
You're gonna get a 10-fold. What happened?
Fake! She's so fake.
Scheming. Like, the only reason why I even went for Kayla in the challenge was because she came for me first. If she had never thrown a rock in my direction, or in the direction of that purple bucket with that badass bitch on the front, then
That's a lie.
I would have never went for her.
Because the
But
flag was
she came for me, so I went back.
The Eagles aren't even in the Super Bowl. Stop.
Moral of the story is don't come for me. And then who would I put in the bottom between the last three?
She knew not to say Niviri.
That poor panda.
I never came for Trashley.
Dang, okay. Get him physical.
She's an arm's distance.
What's wrong with Ashley?
So, did you come for her?
I just, for the record, I never came for Ashley once in the challenge. Ever. And it's really funny because, I mean, Chris, he always keeps coming up, but Chris is the reason Ashley was in the challenge from jump.
If she came for Ashley, I would have stayed.
It's one of Chris's sisters. His sisters. So, to make her feel, you know, welcome, I was like, oh, hey, you know. But the problem Ashley had was she trusted everyone. She told us her whole life story. I don't even know your last name, Trick. Like, you failed to do your eyebrows. And I knew every single time. So, it's like, I never came for Ashley. She came for me. You know, like I said from the beginning, I'm bomb. I'd come for me too. But, oh, you're going to get me tenfold. Ashley, do you even know how to count to 10? And if your name's Cash Flow, do you even have $10, Trick? So, as for everyone watching, Ashley's nickname is Cash Flow. Now, I want everyone to go, starting with Jamari, and I want you to where do you think that came from?
Let's play the name game.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
The name game?
Yeah, let's name
Starting with
game.
Jamari, let's go.
Cash none.
Cash, please.
No cash.
Cash ratchet.
And my all-time favorite, Cash Broke. Honestly, if you're about to fly, oh yeah, my name's Cash Flow.
Snap.
Where's your cash?
Yeah, snap.
Ashley and that snap.
No.
You know,
I don't think so.
Let's talk about that puzzle. What the fuck
Oh my
going
gosh.
on with that
I
puzzle?
took it personal because Ashley was on my team and Bradley's team as well, and Ashley's the reason we lost
It
because
really was.
she could not put together a puzzle that Kayla had when she was 5. Kayla got that puzzle when she was 5. And she couldn't even put it together. I was like, nigga, this is a lizard. This is an elephant. This is red. This is green. Green goes with red. Red goes with red. You stupid trick. I was so like, are you colorblind? Are you that stupid?
But we should have known when we saw her outfit.
Oh, actually, navy does not match with black. How many times do I have to tell you? Anyways, I never came for Ashley. I thought Ashley was cool. You know, she thought I was cool.
I threw the rocks in her bucket, and I don't know why anybody else didn't, because she was trying to get everybody out from the jump when she first came in. So I decided.
She's scheming.
So
and did you get her out?
Yeah.
So how do you feel about actually coming for everyone?
I respected the fact that when everyone else turned their back on me in the deleted scene, I had my cousin and I had Ashley.
Like the whole rocking the bucket thing, she said she wanted to get Kayla out or whatever. And I remember, I don't know about them two, but I was like, okay, she want to get Kayla out, that's fine. I'll say yes to her just so she won't come for me. I never like really threw a rock towards her bucket like that because, like I said, I kind of forgot her bucket was there because she was irrelevant. So I was like,
Do you
okay.
think that picture was bomb?
What picture?
The picture on the
The
bucket.
badass bitch.
The badass bitch was it bomb? Was it a bomb picture?
You know, I'll let you
Am I
know
white?
when she becomes relevant in my mind to remember a picture. So
Yeah.
So
She
Bradley,
came for
how do
Kayla,
you feel about her coming for everyone?
That was a big mistake.
You wasn't there.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're
Wait, was
there?
it? Wait. Was I there?
Well, you was living.
It don't matter. She was on my
Just-
team.
I had
Just
got
talk
you
about
out
it, just
already.
talk
She was on my team, and yeah, the part that really like for the whole our team when she did the whole puzzle thing, it took way too long, and because of that, we were put in the bottom because that I was eliminated.
Oh, you
Yeah.
made
Oh
Bradley get
my
eliminated.
God, so
Ashley,
I made Bradley get eliminated.
No, Ashley was in the bottom twice. Yet she like overcame like niggas that was there from the jump. So it was like
yeah, she was
was
scheming.
weird.
She was scheming low key the whole time.
she was scheming.
She played it well.
She was not scheming. She went up against Bradley.
Let's talk about Chris.
But
Chris was never a threat to me because he was gone so soon. When he came back, I'm like, okay, he's gonna be gone again because Peyton's here. Nobody I didn't think of him as a threat. Peyton thought of him as a threat.
All like comments, Dookie was like, oh, we can't wait to see Chris
I
get
know,
first.
What? We didn't go nowhere.
I feel like Chris was the most gullible person in the house, other than Bradley, because it was just so easy. It was just so easy to play him. I really had the guy fooled, thinking Chris.
When in doubt, get Bradley out, and he would never ever.
That was great.
I had Chris so full. I talked to him in the kitchen and I was like, Chris, I can't believe they all just decided to put you on the bottom. I told you don't do that because you can't predict anything.
Yeah, if you guys thought Chris was so strong, if I would have been like, Chris, get over here, let's get da-da-da, Chris would have been game because that's how Chris is.
That is.
It doesn't matter who it is, if he's the most gullible nigga ever. Besides Bradley. But it's definitely Chris. So you guys think Chris would be a good team? Like, I'm glad Chris wasn't on my team because at the end of the day, one person wins this.
That's
not a team.
Okay. We're all friends at the end. We all love each other.
Yeah.
I love y'all.
I love you guys.
So let's talk about who won. Was it my bestie Nancy Neary? Or was it the youngest one that no one thought was gonna be here? Miss Kayla.
That good sweater.
I will tell you right after I congratulate these three beautiful people for being here. Thank you so much. You guys did amazing.
Yeah, you guys are great. I mess with you guys.
So our second place winner.
I almost broke my nail trying to open that box. Say it, Kayla.
Now, I wasn't upset that I didn't win because I was already proud of myself for everything.
I agree.
I'm proud of you too.
So I didn't even expect myself to get this far, so I would never ever expect myself to win.
Yes. And we all love Kayla.
I love Kayla.
That's so mature. So mature.
And check out those lashes. Like, I can't stop.
And then our number one.
Don't mess up my hair.
The number one, my bestie neighbor.
Don't get killed. Okay, just do it to the side.
Okay. And a signed certificate saying that she won.
Hang it on your fridge. This is where my fridge.
Now, if there was a season 2, I wonder who wins. Well, thank you all for watching. Have a good night. Okay.
Yeah, I did mine.
Let's go!
Good smoke. The competition has arrived. How you doing?
Try to step, girl, don't come for me. You must not know who I am. DJ, drop the beat. Where do you find the nerve to think that you are caught? Girl, you look a fool. Give it the fuck up. Bring your ass back over here. Who said I was done with you? I'ma give you to the count of 3 mistakes, or I'ma come search for you. That's right. I'm gonna give you life. I'm gonna do everything real nice. Gonna dip you down, gonna pick you up. I'm gonna do everything but touch. If you really wanna get caught, I'm that bitch that you want. Since you think that you're the T, I dare you to come to me. So don't. I dare you to come to me. I want you to know how it feels when you come for a queen this way.